From wild stories about raccoons.
You ever notice that about a raccoon?
Yeah,
They
yeah,
have this on.
They do. Yeah,
They're all pretending they're not raccoons when they are.
I know.
It's like, oh, you're just a little bear that's in the trash? No, you're a raccoon.
To his girlfriend apparently giving him food poisoning.
She
Fat.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I got food poison one time hooking up with a big girl.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Salmonella?
No, I think she just had so much food in her and it poisoned me somehow.
Theo Von never fails to confuse and entertain with his ridiculous moments.
My freaking eyes would dry out.
Ooh,
And
look at you grinding. You're thinking about it. Going,
oh, dude, yeah.
Ah.
I remember I had to lick my hands and then rub it into my eyes
Whoa,
so that I could even blink well. I was get dehydrated, boy.
that's deep. You go deep, huh?
Oh, dude.
But you're that dude. You go deep with whatever the you're doing.
I
Let's
like
go.
to get right on the I like to.
Theo doesn't even need a setup. He just starts talking, and suddenly you're in the middle of a story which makes absolutely no sense.
Do you think I'm Chinese?
I don't know if you are.
No. Be honest.
I don't
dude.
care if you are.
I don't. I know you. I know you don't. I know you don't. I know that you don't care that I am.
Okay. Yeah.
I know that you don't care, right?
I mean, I
But
do care, but it doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't matter to you.
Yeah. You're
It-
welcome around me.
I know you love me regardless.
Yeah.
Right. But it is information that you should f***ing memorize.
Okay, well, chill, bro.
This man said something about a raccoon stealing his homework, and nobody blinked. That's the kind of energy he brings. Pure chaos with a straight face, and we eat it up every time.
It seemed like he took a sip off the hose and just never stopped. You know what I'm talking about? He caught a dose of water that just...
It blew him away.
That's still fucking... still going down his throat, bro.
You think he swallowed the teeth is what you're
I
saying?
don't know what happened to him. I bet he got them teeth in his pocket.
He has this way of saying the wildest things like they're completely normal. Like, yeah, my aunt dated a guy who built bunk beds for cats. Sir, what?
I gotta let you know, what's a country you might visit, man, if you ever could visit somewhere?
I would say Germany.
Okay. Would you ever go back to your homeland, your family's homeland, you think?
Yeah, I'm here.
Sure, buddy.
Half the time, you don't know if he's joking or telling the truth. And honestly, at this point, I don't think he knows either. That's the magic of Theo.
Yeah, it's a dude. Hans Asperger. There it is.
Oh, it's Perger.
Asperger.
Dang.
Asperger.
I've been putting meat in it.
South Park.
I'd love to be Austrian, huh?
Austrian?
Yeah.
So let's find out where the name.
Hans Asperger.
Let me hit that thing
There
one more
it
time,
is.
Jeff.
The way he connects random life events is unmatched. 1 second, it's childhood trauma. Next, it's an attitude problem. How did we get here?
It'll cure Down syndrome, bro. I beat it.
How you beat it?
There was a lot of rumors in my town that I beat Down syndrome.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's inspiring, man.
That's how I felt when I heard them, because I didn't start them.
He once described heartbreak as being like getting kicked by a ghost. That makes absolutely no sense. And yet, it kinda does. Only Theo can do that.
I remember the first day in our neighborhood, this dude, Milford, was fighting this senior citizen right in the street. Mr. Polito was his name. And he threw him into a fucking ditch fire. Yeah, and he threw him right in that bitch, dude. And then, bro, here's the craziest part. He fucking came out that bitch, dog.
On fire?
Listening to him feels like reading someone's weird dream journal out loud, but it's hilarious and slightly life-changing, so we stay tuned.
Yeah, people were fucking cheering.
Did he stop, drop, and roll, or just go right back
He
into
went
the scrap?
straight at him, dude. He was like 200% Italian. He went straight fucking at him, bro. I mean, and people were so excited. People were just fucking and drinking Dr. Pepper, fucking losing their shit.
Crazy.
And
He said something about a fight and kept going like that was normal. And the worst part? Nobody even questioned it.
I remember when I was young, if you got somebody a hamster or a gerbil, that's how you taught them about death, you know? It was usually like gerbil, and then grandparent was kind of like the...
God.
Theo doesn't tell stories. He just unlocks a random part of his brain and lets it speak. And every time, it's comedy gold.
order, you know, the order that things kind of expired in. in a child's life.
That's very terrible.
Well,
One moment he's being super deep about pain and healing. Next moment he's talking complete nonsense. Whiplash in the best way.
dude, we used to shoot up steroids on the side of the interstate when I was growing up.
Shoot on the side of the road? Why wouldn't you go home?
It was more of an outdoor thing, I felt like. You know? I didn't want to bring that shit in the house, really. I got a good upper medium dick, man.
Yeah,
I got that candy corn. My shit built like a candy corn. Pull up a candy corn, Zach.
Are we putting up the
He said his childhood best friend was part crow. Not like he acted like a crow, like he was literally part crow. And I didn't even doubt it.
My shit's shaped like the piece that lands back on Earth after the shuttle goes up. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Pulled into the driveway and an owl took off.
It's gross, I think.
Owls?
The meat.
Oh, you ate them, you saying?
Yeah,
I think that's legal. You probably shouldn't say that on the podcast.
Every Theo Von moment feels like it should be studied in a comedy lab. How does someone say so much nonsense with that much confidence?
There was 700 people in class, and he said, statistically speaking, 2 of you guys will be registered sex offenders. It was like one of the first things he
Jesus,
said.
where did you go to school?
Oh, Louisiana State.
Yeah, Louisiana. That's the only
And
one.
I remember that's when I stood up and yelled, "Not it." That's what I remember I yelled.
That's
which
hilarious.
crushed, bro.
I swear he just makes up jobs that don't exist and says he used to do them. Yeah, I was a part-time gator flipper. Bro, what?
I'll say it. I will say it. God, dude, the fucking French, man. People are rude in France, man. I said hello to a guy. He said no.
The way he casually made fun of the French for the way they are. Like, that was just a side note. Not even the main story.
Kaepernick is comparing the NFL to slavery.
Bro. Throws a Parks, that's what I call that dude.
Throws a park.
This made zero sense, but also it kind of helped.
Oh, well, this person has a PhD. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like, they may be smart, but I don't care
Yeah,
about.
PhD's only 3. Doesn't even spell anything.
Yeah, exactly. I don't care about, about the letters.
It's not even what he says. It's how he says it. Like he's discovering the story at the same time you are.
We had a dude try to fast himself out of being gay, I remember one time. He
How
tried,
many days?
I think he did almost 40 days or 20-something days. Isn't that crazy?
How much weight did he lose?
He lost it. Oh, he was ribs and dick by the end of it, you know? He goes, it broke my heart because the first dude I saw with a Diet Coke, I wanted to fucking blow him. And I was like, oh,
that's
man, what a letdown.
You're not even listening for the punchline anymore. You're just curious what strange turn the story's gonna take next.
And you know me, man, if I'm in a new area, I like to get acclimated with the animals, bro. I'll pick a snail up and walk 3 or 4 feet and set him down. You know, save him fucking 5 days of travel. You know, I'll pet a dog. I'll whistle at a falcon. That's who I am.
I tried to OD on a bottle of Theragram M.
What is that? Those vitamins?
Yeah, I tried to OD on vitamins. When I
And
was
what'd you
8.
get? Just better?
You can't tell if it's a joke or a confession, and honestly, I don't think he can either. His voice is calm, but the stories are pure chaos. It's like bedtime stories for adults who love nonsense.
Oh, wow.
That's the hardest I can just throw it at my fucking head.
Why, you collected them or something?
Yeah, no one collects ice rocks. You think I had an icicle collection at my home?
Yeah, dude, you say you were the weird guy.
I'm drinking like Monster Energy drinks sometimes, which are piss magnets. They're delicious, but they make you want to pee.
Make you want to beat your wife, too, dude. I've seen a lot of dudes drinking Monster that you know they're going home to punch.
Theo's brain is like a thrift store full of weird memories and one-liners. You never know what you're gonna get, but it's always worth the trip.
What about for you down there?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah. That's a huge thing.
It's a gift, I feel like, to the whole world. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way.
I thought it was gonna be just this little tiny.
Did you?
Yep, that's
I mean,
right.
You could have a sip.
Oh no, sorry.
What?
You just took it too far.
Every ridiculous thing he says sounds like it could be the title of a country song. Bit by a snake at vacation Bible school would absolutely chart.
Sometimes I would do so much cocaine, my freaking eyes would dry out.
Ooh,
and
look at you grinding. You're thinking about it.
Oh, dude, yeah. I remember I had to lick my hands and then rub it into my eyes.
Whoa.
So that I could even blink well. I was get dehydrated, boy.
That's deep. You go deep, huh?
Oh, dude.
But you're that dude. You go deep with whatever the f*** you're doing.
I
Let's
like
go.
to get right on the fucking. I like to be a peeping Tom if I can.
I swear he just starts talking and magic happens. No structure, No plan, just chaos that works.
I
Let's
like
go.
to get right on the fucking. I like to be a peeping Tom if I can. I'll watch your whole family eat dinner. I used to love that shit.
On
boy.
coke.
Huh?
You don't even care if the stories are true or not. At this point, you're just grateful someone like Theo Vaughn exists.